Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So hopefully you were prepared for the drop yesterday. Yeah, in the Bitcoin video I made you aware of this upcoming drop and in the Ethereum video as well. So I hope, my goal is always to help you not to panic so that you at least understand what is happening if we see a certain move that seems unexpected. Of course, I can't forecast all moves. In this case, however, we saw the high potential of another drop coming on the Bitcoin chart and here on the Ethereum chart as well. Of course, this could be over now, but we could also drop a little bit lower. We talk about that in the updated TA, but let me show you what I said yesterday before this dropped to below $1,500. Now we can still assume that we are here in this ABC correction of a wave 4, so we might actually still see lower levels. This remains expectation until we go above the wave 5 high here. Yeah, and that would be at 1627. So okay, so we never broke 1627, therefore the wave C scenario remained primary expectation. Let's see if that worked out. And yes, you can see how nicely we hit here the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level. Now we could now see wave C is complete. Given the situation that Ethereum is oftentimes a bit more volatile than Bitcoin, we have to still be on the lookout for lower levels, and also because normally for a wave 4, which this is, the 50% Fib retracement at 1411 is also a likely retracement. But the 38.2, which is the 1462 level, which I mentioned later in the last video as well, is the ideal level. And because this ideal level was reached, we have to be on the lookout for possibly rising prices now. But as long as we don't see a strong signal here, we need to be careful, okay? Especially as it seems like we dropped out of this trend line and we're now retesting it from below. Now, in my opinion, we are still fighting around that trend line. Yeah, it's not lost, it's not won. But the key thing is we dropped to the 38.2% Fib level. That for a wave 4 is the most likely retracement. So irrespective of if we come down here to the 1411 level or not, after that I would expect a move 5 to at least $1,700. What could happen, and that is something that is impossible to forecast, that we say, okay, we had here this 1, let me take the fibs out. Oops. We had here this move in a wave 1, here in a wave 2. That yes, indeed, the wave 3 happened or is happening, but that this wave 3, that what we've seen here, this impulse, was only a first wave of a third wave. Yeah. So if this was only the first wave of a third wave here in yellow, it would indicate a stronger retracement down. But it would be even more bullish, because then you get the wave 2 of the wave 3, the wave 3 of the wave 3, the wave 4 of the wave 3, and so on. It would in the end push us much higher and would be a good foundation for a bull run. Now in that scenario, I think this would be my primary expectation should we go below 1411, below the 50% Fib retracement. So let me just show you those retracements again. Yeah, so it depends on, need to draw that accurately. So yeah, so then we could drop also to the 1358 level or 1283. Yeah, 1283, honestly, yeah, if we hold it, I'd even prefer that, because then we would have finally a retest of the 1280 level. And if we then retest the 1280 level and are successful, then this can push us again to the $1,700 level and above. And this is currently the view about Ethereum that I have. Yeah, don't get me wrong, the potential to make still a lower low and go below 880 is not gone, even though I'm focusing on the bullish scenario. I'm focusing on the bullish one because it is the primary expectation. Yeah, since we moved out of 1280, moved above 1280, and since then we have moved up significantly. We are in an uptrend. Nothing has been validated or no uptrend has been broken, but we are not out of the woods entirely. So even though this is the primary expectation, there's always a risk at the moment, especially because we haven't broken key structural levels on the higher time frame, that would allow us to minimize the downside risk. Yeah, it's still there. So don't be careful. We are still very, very early in a possible uptrend, and the earlier you are in a trend, the more dangerous it is. Yeah, just be aware of that risk. But for now, as long as we are holding here, especially the $1,000 level, but also here, and that is more of the short-term target here, as long as we are holding here the 1190 level, we can be on the lookout for higher prices. Okay, and that is my view about Ethereum. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.